Hey everyone, Julia the Paper Bag Lady 1, and I am coming to you with a super quick project share. I sort of threw this together today, so I thought I would video it. When I work at, okay, let me back up. I have been working at the dance studio where my daughter and I dance. I work Tuesday nights and Wednesday nights during the summer, and I'll just work Wednesdays in the fall and some Saturdays. But anyway, so I sit in the office, and one of the teachers has a little girl who is almost 5, I think. Anyway, and her name is Ellie. And Ellie, when her mom is done and puts her shoes away and things like that, done teaching, Ellie hangs out with me in the office and we chat. And she is just the most cutest thing. Now, I'm not really big on little kids, especially since mine's not little anymore. But for like small bursts of time, I'm really cool with that. And so we just have a really good time, and she's super cute and she loves Elsa. Well, the other day I was there and I was cutting my wedding dress up, and she wanted to know what on earth was I doing, and I told her, and she looked at one of the pieces of applique and she's like, "That looks like magic snow." And I said, "It does, doesn't it?" I said, "Would you like to have the magic snow?" "No," she said. And then she said, "I think maybe you should glue it down to something." I said, "Well, I probably will." And she said, "Well, I think you should glue it down to something and then you could give it to me." And I said, "Okay." So what I decided to do was glue it down to Elsa. So I went to the Dollar Tree and I bought this puzzle and I put it together, and then I just backed it with cardstock and hung this real thin pink sheer ribbon to hold it together. And then what I did was took the applique, it was these two pieces together that looked like snow magic or magic snow or whatever she called it. Snow magic? I can't remember which way she said it, but anyway. And so I'm sorry, the lighting in here is horrible, and so I just adhered them on, and then I took some smaller pieces and just sort of randomly put it around with the snowflakes, and I took these two and put them on the little, you can see there's a little snowflower there in her hair, and there were some there too, so I put that on. And then I took my Stardust stickles and I just kind of went over her hair, if you can see that glare there, or that shimmer there, and then over all the snowflakes, so they're a little sparkly. And then when I was done, I looked at it and I was like, I think it's missing something. Well, I had bought a dress at the Fill-A-Bag for $1 today that had this blue sheer sparkly fabric over top, and lo and behold, it matched. So I cut off some of the edge, and then I just did a running stitch and kind of pulled it till I got it the way I liked it, and adhered it to the back, and then put this Chinese braid over top to make it a little prettier. And then I just took some flat back pearls and used my E6000 to put them down there. So there is Elsa. She can hang it on her wall or on her door or whatever. And I made the string fairly long, but you could easily just tie it in a knot wherever you wanted to make it whatever length you wanted it to be. So, I love to do this kind of thing because I can't normally work with Disney or with anything like that if I'm going to sell it because of copyright. But if I'm going to give it to someone, I can. So I was really excited when Ellie started talking about me gluing the snow magic down to something and giving it to her. So I did. I was really hoping to find a picture of Elsa where she's kind of got her hands going like this and the snow shooting out of them. But my choices were somewhat limited for the amount of money that I wanted to spend on it. And I did find one where she was kind of shooting it out of her hands, but it had like springtime flowers all around it. It didn't look like snow, and that was upsetting. And then I found a calendar of all Elsa and Anna and Frozen things, and the cover had Elsa in that fantastic position with the snow shooting out of her fingertips, and it said 12-month calendar across the front. And so I was hoping that same image would be on the inside, but it wasn't. I was so disappointed. So this is what I went with, and I think Ellie will like it. Whether she's shooting the snow magic out of her fingertips or not, we'll see. So she will be there tomorrow night. She's there on Wednesday, so I will take it tomorrow and give it to her, and I hope she likes it. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this little quick project from me as well. Any questions or comments, be sure to leave them below. As always, thank you for watching, and have a fantastic day. Bye.